everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today I'm going to be giving you my opinions on some new makeup releases. So first things first, before I get any further in the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. I do upload Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard, and again, don't want you guys to miss out on anything. Now let's just get to talking about some new makeup releases. No long intro today. Woo! So first things first, let me pull up Trend Mood, my good friend Trend Mood, and let's just go through some things. So one of the first things on Trend Mood, actually it is the first thing on the feed as of right now, is the new Bretman Rock collection with ColourPop. I like Bretman, I like ColourPop. I feel like ColourPop releases things so frequently, I can't even keep up with anything anymore. And honestly, the palettes don't really speak to me, the glitter doesn't really speak to me. I have so many lip products, I'm not really buying any right now. So as beautiful as I think this whole collab is, it just doesn't speak to me very much. It's just not something I feel like I need. If I was forced to buy something, which horrible, like why would you force anyone to buy makeup? But if I was forced to buy anything, I think the blue palette is probably my favorite. I think it's called Wet. I think that palette speaks to me the most just because I don't have any all blue palettes. The only thing is these are very similar to other palettes ColourPop already has out, so I don't know. I feel like there's just so many eyeshadow palettes that come out constantly that I'm just a little overwhelmed by it. I do think overall the collection as a whole is really well done. I think Bretman did a great job. It's nice, it's just not for me. The next release is something that you guys know I probably won't purchase anyways if you've seen my brands I've never tried before video, and it's the new Jeffree Star holiday collection. Now Jeffree Star Cosmetics is one of those things that I always find his products very compelling and I always am interested. I just am on the fence about Jeffree Star as a whole, so I don't know. The Alien palette though looks so freaking cool. It's a very, very cool color scheme. Like, I don't think I've seen a palette with that color scheme ever, and again, it's very on brand for Jeffree. Like, I called him the Alien Queen in that video. So Alien is just very on brand for him. It makes sense for who he is as a person. I'm on the fence about him, and because I feel like the packaging will be the most annoying thing to store. Luckily, a lot of my palettes are in a drawer flat laid, but if you wanted to display it anyway, which I feel like this is one of those palettes that you would want to display it. I don't even know how you would really do that, because how do you get it to stand up? I love the idea of it, but it just seems a little to me. Now this next one isn't on Trend Mood, but everyone's talking about it right now, and that's the James Charles Morphy collab palette. And I don't dislike James. I don't really talk about him. I don't really follow him. I watch a few of his videos every now and again. For me, I just feel like I'm out of his demographic. I just feel like I'm a little bit too old to watch him. Does that make sense? I know how young he is. That being said, I don't dislike him, and I'm super excited to see that there's a lot of young people like breaking through the industry. I think that's phenomenal, and I think he's done great, and he deserves all of the hype around like this palette. For me though, I just don't like excessively large palettes. For me, there's too many color options in it, and I don't know. It kind of overwhelms me, and I know it's supposed to be like an all together one palette to create it like a multitude of looks. For me, it's just something that it like gets my anxiety going. I like smaller, more concise palettes. I don't mind pulling from one or two to get like all of the colors I need. I also don't reach for colorful palettes too often, and I've talked about this before, Morphy doesn't really appeal to me. I don't really care for the package typically. I think James did a really great job with his packaging. I think it looks great. I actually don't mind the layout either. I kind of like that he separated the brights from like the more neutrally warm tones. I really like the way the palette is set up. I just think overall it's just too big of a palette for me, and I don't like storing those. Again, it's like a storage thing, and Morphy's just never really appealed to me very much. I probably won't purchase that one either. I promise this isn't an anti-haul. At least I don't think it is. Apparently I don't like anything right now. I must be in a mood. So this next one on Trend Mood is by Sigma, and Sigma's a brand that I've never tried but I've wanted to try, and they have a palette coming out too. I feel like everyone's coming out with eyeshadow palettes, and I am slowly learning that eyeshadows take forever to get through, and we really don't need to own 100 palettes. This palette does look really pretty. I like the color scheme. It is more neutral with a few pops of like cooler tones, like that green and that teal blue at the bottom row really intrigued me, but that's really it. If I cover those up, I cover those up, nothing else really speaks to me in this palette. Otherwise, it's just a really warm neutral or a very cool tone purple. It's a pretty palette though, so like I'm torn because it's like I want to like it, but I don't know. I've also never used their eyeshadows before, so I don't know how they perform. I'm on the fence about this one. This one could be one I would try because I really want to try Sigma products, but I'm just torn. I don't know if it's something I would really need or would really get enough use out of to justify it, especially when it retails for $49. Like, I don't know. There are so many eyeshadow palettes on Trend Mood right now. I'm gonna skip over some of these eyeshadow palettes. I'm a little over eyeshadow palettes at the moment. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but there's just way too many eyeshadow palettes that have come out and we can't use them all. Like, I have 2 eyeballs in 7 days in a week. Like, well, how am I supposed to ever get through product? But this next thing is another thing that I've never, like, from a brand that I've never tried before. And it's by Kylie Cosmetics. I've never bought from Kylie either. And she has, are they lip glosses? Yeah, she has high gloss lip glosses coming out. And they all have like a shimmer to them. Now, here lately, I've really been getting into lip gloss. And I do have a few lip glosses that have glitter in them. But I find that I'm very picky about those, just very picky about those. And something about these, they don't look smooth. So I really like my Dose of Colors glitter lip gloss from the Desi and Katie collabs. Those are both really nice. You can feel the glitter a little bit in those, but it's really not that gritty. These to me look like they're going to be uncomfortable. Like, glitter glosses can very quickly get too like gritty and too like goopy on your mouth, and I have a textural thing, and if I can feel glitter on my lips, I will wipe it off. I don't know about these either. I've really never been that compelled by Kylie Cosmetics. I don't really know anything about the Kardashians or the Jenners. I just don't follow it. So I've never bought from her because nothing's really appealed to me. I again feel like it's a little out of my demographic. I know I'm not that old, but her stuff just seems targeted for younger people. It just doesn't really speak to me. This is very quickly turning into an anti-haul, isn't it? Now this next thing they have on here is super cute. I would actually love to purchase this one. It's the Dose of Colors Mickey Mouse collection, and it's so cute. But I'm afraid if I buy this, I'm gonna fall down a really weird Disney hole. Like, Disney collections speak to me, and I try not to buy too many like collectible things, because if I do that, I feel like I will turn into a weird collectible hoarder. But it's so cute. It comes with 3 lipsticks, 3 liquid lipsticks and glosses, and then 1 face palette. And the packaging is so cute. It's so cute. It's black and gold, which I love. And it just has little Mickeys all over. And there's a Mickey in the powder or highlight. Is that a highlight? Oh, it's so cute. Oh, and it's available on the 12th. This one might be one I buy, but I'm scared because I don't want to fall down a Disney rabbit hole. This next one is also another collection, and that is by Too Faced. So this is the Pretty Rich collection, and some of this appeals to me. Some of it doesn't. I've been hit or miss with Too Faced lately. I used to really like them and used to buy everything, but here lately, I don't know. Nothing's really caught my eye as much. But the eyeshadow palette actually looks really pretty, but also makes me very nervous because it looks like they're pressed glitters. I really like the way the palette looks though. I actually don't have too many like glitters in my collection at the moment, and so this one I actually am kind of intrigued by. I actually really like the packaging too. And of course they like edited this one picture to make it more sparkly, so I feel like in person it may look more lackluster. I'm on the fence. I think this would be one that I would want to go see in person and see what it looks like, because it also looks like it might have thick packaging and might also be hard to store. So this is one that I'm debating on getting, but I think I would want to see it in person. I don't think I would order this one online. This next one is by Carity, and this is a brand I've never tried before either, and I don't know how to say the name of this palette, the Picante. This palette is so pretty. It's nothing we've never seen before. It's just a warm tone palette, but it has those really cool like purpley shimmers at the bottom. I don't know. This palette is really pretty to me. I really like it, even though we've seen warm tones like 1,000 times at this point. And I think part of it is just because the outside packaging actually matches what's on the inside. Does anyone else get annoyed when the outside packaging and the inside doesn't match? It annoys me. But the outside packaging and the inside look like they're just very, like, they flow together very nicely. And I've always wanted to try Carity, so I'm really interested in this one. This one is already released, so I might actually get this one like now, because I really am interested in trying out their formula, but we'll see. I shouldn't be buying makeup, but I want that one. Editing me here. So I'm editing this video. I ended up buying that eyeshadow palette, even though I just talked about how I don't need any more eyeshadow palettes, but I wanted to come in here and let you guys know that it is $10 off at this moment, and that's a good deal. So I got it. Don't judge me. Judge me. But I just wanted to try it, so yeah. But I just wanted to let you guys know that it is on sale right now for $19, which isn't bad, and I've heard just nothing but good things about this palette. So just wanted to let you guys know, and don't judge me for buying an eyeshadow palette, even though I just talked crap about buying eyeshadow palettes. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about today is going to be the balms, and it's the Luminizer Quad, and it has all of those highlights. Now I know I just said I don't need any highlights, but is it the Betty Lou Luminizer? The iconic The Balm highlighter I've never tried before, and I want to try it so bad. And this one comes in a little quad with all of the shades, and I want to try it. That may be one I pick up as well, because I just want to try the formula. I want to see what the hype was about, you know? So that, guys, is everything. I'm sorry this kind of started out as an anti-haul, but those are all the new releases that I've kind of been looking at, or I've seen pop up a lot, and those are my opinions on them. Which ones are you guys gonna pick up, or have you picked up any of these already? Let me know down in the comments what you've got, what you're interested in, and all of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. Bye!